everyone, Skid back here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. So today, I'm going to be doing a champion guide on Stag Knight, and as you can see I just got him 6-starred and I'm just leveling him to level 60. And in this video we're going to be gearing him up. I'm going to tell you guys how to gear him, depending on what you want to use him in, whether you want to use him in arena, clan boss, or dungeons. So yeah, once we get him to level 60, I will be right back and we'll gear him up. Stag Knight skills, his base stats, stuff like that, just to give you an idea of what kind of a champion he is, what he can be used for. So I'll just start into his total stats. Oh, I guess you can just see him right here. His HP is 20,000. It's an okay HP. Attack 859. He is not built for damage. However, he can be useful if he does a little bit of damage. Defense is an okay defense. Not super high, not super low. For an epic, it is a little bit on the lower side, but you can definitely manage with his artifacts. His speed is very quick, 107. That would be very helpful in arena if you can get him up even higher. His crit rate, crit damage the same, resist 30. Nothing to write home about on those, obviously. And we will go straight into his skills now. On his A1, attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 30%, can be booked up to a 50%, chance of placing a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. This is a pretty cool skill. The decreased speed definitely helps on things like spiders, dragons, although he is the wrong affinity for dragons 20. But you get the idea. It is a cool debuff and can be used in a lot of different dungeon content. And it attacks 2 times, can be used for Fire Knights. Decreased speed would help on the Fire Knight as well. And for his A2, Huntmaster, attacks all enemies, has a 70% chance, can be booked up to a 95, and with his masteries you can get that extra 5%, so it potentially could be 100% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff and a 50% decreased attack debuff for 2 turns. Amazing skill, guys. So the decreased defense and decreased attack on the same skill with a 3-turn cooldown is insane. I believe Tomb Lord has the same move, but it's on a 5-turn cooldown. So this is a crazy move, especially that it's on an epic. So this can be used in any dungeon content. Dragons, spiders, Fire Knights, anything to get through the waves, and also those debuffs are insane on the boss. He can also be used for clan boss, but seeing how the decreased attack is so essential in the clan boss, and it's on a 3-turn cooldown, it would be kind of spotty unless you could get him to the point where he was doing this turn for every 2 turns of the clan boss, which would be a lot more speed on him. And then straight into the passive. Lead the Pack places a 50% increased accuracy buff on an ally for 1 turn each time the ally has a debuff resisted by an enemy. This is a really interesting passive. So if someone like a poisoner on the clan boss, this is where he would shine. So let's say I have Frozen Banshee on my team poisoning the clan boss. She gets resisted. She then gets the increased accuracy buff on her, and she will definitely not get resisted on the next move because of the increased accuracy. That's given that she has a high enough accuracy in the first place. So that's a really cool passive, but I don't know how good it is really anywhere else. So like if you're in dungeons and then someone uses a big skill and it gets resisted, then they have to wait for that cooldown anyway. So this increased accuracy for 1 turn is not going to be on them by the time that skill comes back and they need the accuracy. So that's the only problem that I see with that. But other than that, very cool. Very cool kit. Pretty good stats. And I'm really excited to get him up to 60 and gear him up for you guys. Quick, guys. I do want to show you the masteries that I have set on him. So I went the support and the defense route rather than the offensive. I'm not going to have him in clan boss, so I do not need to take down to War Master. And he's not going to be doing a lot of damage, so he definitely won't need Helm Smasher. So in the support, I just got, accuracy down into some more accuracy. And then I took just random ones. I took this one, has a random chance of decreasing the cooldown of his A2. And then, of course, Master Hexer. This will extend any buff that he has to put out. And also this one, you definitely want to get Sniper because that extra 5% on his A2 is going to make a massive difference. Rather than just having the 95%, it will be 100. And then I obviously took Eagle Eye, which increases the accuracy by 50, which helps a lot, especially in dungeons or arena if you're going to use him there. I also took the defensive route, so extra resistance, in case I want to build him with resistance for my arena team. And then just just a bunch of stuff that's going to help him survive. So if he has any debuffs on him, stun, sleep, fear, true fear, or freeze, it decreases the damage by 10%, so on. Anyways, yeah, so these are the masteries I chose for him. Went down into Retribution, and this is where you can do a counterattack if he loses 25% or more of his max HP. So that's actually very helpful. Anyways, so yeah, those are his masteries, and we'll... Alright guys, so we have Stag Knight at level 60, and he is ready to gear up. So my main idea for gearing him is to go with HP, defense. I do want to give him some crit rate. I probably am not going to get him to 100% crit rate, but I am okay with that. We'll give him a little bit of crit damage. He is mostly to support and to get those debuffs down. We are going to put a lot of accuracy into him. I can't decide if I want to sacrifice some of these other stats to put some resist in him and get him in my arena team. I might do that later on, but I think for today we're not going to go with resist. So we're going to stack on the accuracy. So that is the first thing I'm going to do, is get an accuracy banner on him. So let's see if we have one here. I will be amazed. Wow. I do not even have an accuracy banner, guys. That is crazy. Alright, so maybe we will wait on the banner. We might just throw one on for the time being, but we'll wait for that. Alright, so I'm going to... Oh, I also want to get a lot of speed on him so he can get those debuffs down pretty quickly. I don't really want you guys to have to deal with me going through every single artifact, so I will come back with him geared up, leveled up, and then we'll run him in some dungeons. I'll give him a review. So I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, we have Stag Knight geared up. I would just want to inform you guys before I show you his total stats. He does not actually have great gear on him. I was just kind of throwing stuff together really quick just to try him out in a couple of dungeons, and then I come in max. I haven't really put any glyphs on. A couple of them already have glyphs because I had them already previously leveled up, but we'll get straight into it. I'll show you his total stats. Alright, so 35k HP, very low. He needs it way higher, especially for dungeon content. He's probably going to die very fast. And his defense is also low. I got him at a very quick speed, so he's going to be able to get his decrease attack and decrease defense down. He also has a 100% crit rate with pretty good critical damage. He's not obviously built for damage, his attack is low, but that's going to help out a little bit. Resistance I wasn't focusing on at all, and his accuracy is alright. So this should be okay for dungeons. But yeah, so I'll be right back and I'll show you guys. We'll probably start out with, I might put him in my spiders team, we'll see. Alright guys, I think we're going to start with, I think I'm going to try him out in the spiders. I do have kind of a weird spiders team. I'll show you what I have currently. So I have Tyrant with the extra HP as the aura. Obviously he's for HP burn. Then we have Mountain King, which you do not see in Spider's Den ever. He is there simply just to tank, because I don't have any sort of support with shields. I would really love a miscreated monster for that. Then I have a Tyrell for the decreased defense, which we will sub in for Stag Knight. And then obviously we have Apothecary for speed, and we have Cold Heart for some extra damage and for some turn meter reduction. So let's start it out and see how he does. So I do not have Stag Knight fully booked, so you're going to see that he does have that 4-turn cooldown on his... Wow, what is happening right now? It is glitchy. But he does have that 4-turn cooldown on his A2. So that will be a little more, you know, annoying until I do get that book on him. But for now, it will be okay. See, he just got that decreased speed, which will be super nice. The spider's going to probably heal up right now. Oh, nope, Cold Heart just got that off. That's awesome. So that Heart Seeker just completely depleted the turn meter, and these spiders are slowly just HP burning him away. So that speed is helping, that decreased speed is helping a lot actually. Usually the spider would have had its first turn now where it regenerates all of its health from eating the other spiders, but the decreased speed has helped a lot with that. And as you can see, Mountain King, because of the negative affinity, he is just being pummeled by the spiders, but he has so much HP it doesn't even matter, and so much resist that he doesn't even get poisoned ever. So there we go again with the decreased defense, decreased attack, and decreased attack surprisingly has not even landed on the main spider yet, which is really surprising actually. Oh, he did just do his regeneration, but I do believe that Tyrant is going to be able to get off his HP burns pretty soon here, and that will finish him off. Or Cold Heart will finish him off with a Heart Seeker, although she is asleep. So yeah, I think this is pretty much, I think this is a really great dungeon for him. I think he's probably gonna, oh, there he goes. He's probably gonna replace who I had in there before, which was Tyrell, and we will move on to the next dungeon now. So, I think we're gonna try out dragons. Might as well, right? So stage 20. I don't know how it's gonna do. My dragons team is not the greatest to start with, but I think we will replace, maybe, no, Bellower is there for control. He's very helpful. Maybe Ray. We can get increased accuracy with her. And then, there we go. Let's try it out, guys. He does do the decreased defense, decreased attack, so there's going to be more survivability on the team, which is very nice. There we go. We got them all off. None were resisted, which is great. And then you can see Bellower has a stun set on, so that helps a lot. This is probably going to take a while, so I will stop the recording right now and then come back as soon as the dragon comes. But yeah, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so he did die, and he was not useful at all because anytime Reliquary Tender would revive him, he would just die right away again because his HP is so low. So I am going to change out these crit rate gloves. There is no point in putting damage on him if he cannot stay alive. So let's go here, filter, and we are going to put some either HP or defense percentage gloves on him, probably HP. So let's see what would be best on him. Let's see if we have any leveled up already. So HP has some accuracy and some defense. That's nice. Not really seeing anything better than that first one. This one has some speed on it, which is nice. That would definitely work, but I also kind of want accuracy because as you can see, his accuracy is going to go way down. But with an accuracy banner, whenever I get one, that won't be a problem. But for the video, I think I'm going to get these, upgrade them to 16. Yeah. And then I'll equip them, and I'll be right back in the dragons with you guys again. You just switch his gloves to HP, and then we switched this shield, which had a lot of crit damage on it, to one with more speed. So now he has 45,000 just about health points. He's at 208 speed, Still has a pretty good critical rate and an okay crit damage. His accuracy went down a little bit, but hopefully that won't have too much of an effect. So let's go to dragons right now again and see how that works. He is negative affinity, so I think he's still going to be targeted, but maybe he will have some more survivability here. And then Frozen Banshee's past what's it called? Oh wow, he got a lot of weak hits there. Anyways, Frozen Banshee gives that extra accuracy, so that's nice too for STAG KNIGHT. But he is getting a lot of weak hits. Obviously, this is not his strongest dungeon because it is blue affinity and he is green. So anyways, I think we're just going to show you guys through this one wave because this is where he's going to shine, being that he's supposed to be there helping with the waves and getting their decreased defense and decreased attack. But to a point, my guys are not fast enough to where you can really see that he's doing his job right. But trust me, he is helping out a lot here. So we'll probably just watch another 30 seconds or so, and then I will just skip straight to the dragon where you guys can see you know, him get those debuffs on the dragon as well. But anyways, so I want to tell you guys a little bit more about me. So I am a construction management major, and I went to NAU for a while. I think I did post that in my first video. Nobody watched the first video yet, which I'm kind of bummed about, but I am brand new to YouTube, and I'm really hoping that I can get an account takeover with Hell Hades, pay a little bit of money, and have him shout me out. So if you're seeing this from Hell Hades shouting me out and you subscribing to me, that is awesome. Thank you guys so much to whoever who is watching this video. I am brand new. I know I am not the greatest YouTuber, but I really hope that I can become better. And with your guys' support, I hope that I can progress through this game and give you guys great content and, you know, just exciting things to look forward to. But anyways, so that's enough about me. I think that we're just going to skip straight to the dragon, so I'll be right back. And into some issues. I didn't have my Ray in, so I didn't have that speed aura, which was basically the reason why I was winning. So I just went into a much easier dungeon, so you guys can see what he does whenever he has his decreased attack, decreased defense on the dragon. So it wasn't, you know, so long and so boring to watch. Anyways, so it is kind of lagging out, but you can see he got both decreased attack and decreased weekend on, which is definitely helping a lot. So yeah, I think Frozen Banshee is going to be doing most of the damage here because of all of her poisons. She got resisted, and you see she got that increased accuracy buff on her, so now she didn't miss at all. So super nice, but sorry about that, guys, just technical difficulties. I am a low spender on this game and still fairly new to it, so I'm not going to be doing anything that, you know, Stu Gaming, Hell Hades, any of these guys are doing in terms of, you know, dungeons, clan boss, anything really. I don't have the champions that they have. I do not have the gear they have. So I'm sorry if this kind of hinders the content that I'm putting out. But I was kind of hoping that you guys would notice, like, hey, this guy is closer to my level and he's giving more advice for, you know, more beginner players. So I just hope that, you know, I can provide that for you guys. But as you can see, we just got that, and somehow we got a 6-star artifact that actually is pretty good. So we will go back, and I'm gonna try out Ice Golem with him. So let's go back here. I think he's gonna be pretty good in Ice Golem. I don't have a team that can auto stage 20, but I guess we could just try him out and see how it works out with him. We will put Tyrant in there. Yeah, let's try it out. I'm not sure how it's gonna work with Apothecary with 2 support, but I might need that for the boss whenever he's doing his hard hits. And actually, I don't think Royal Guard is quite all the way geared up, so I will just put some boots on him really quick. we'll just quit those. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. We'll get right back into it. And we'll see if we can take it out. We gotta do this again. There we go. So the waves are definitely going to still be slow, but I'm really hoping that we'll be able to clear it because I've needed someone to help clear this dungeon for the longest time. The hardest stage is stage 2. That's when my roll guard is for sure going to die, but we should be able to pick him back up in time for the boss with, wow, it is very laggy, but yeah, so once we get to this trash wave, then I will come back whenever we're starting to face the boss, and the boss obviously takes a long time, so we'll just view that for a little while, and yeah, hopefully you guys can kind of get a good idea what he's like in this. Wow, I'm actually clearing through this way faster than I ever have before, all thanks to STAG KNIGHT. I'm pretty sure they are targeting Reliquary Tender, which I'm not a huge fan of because she is the reviver in the team, so I would like her to stay alive the longest because then I always still have the chance of reviving the other people in the team. But looks like we're doing pretty good so far, so I'll come back to you. But yeah, we cleared through that second trash wave, which is probably considered the hardest one in the entire game, very quickly. As you can see, we're already at the boss. For me, 2 minutes is fast. I'm sorry that, you know, for you guys it's probably not, but for me that is actually very impressive. So now we're gonna slowly eat away at the boss. Obviously we don't have our royal guard up, but he just got picked up. Maybe Apothecary can heal him up in time. Yeah, there we go. And he will be able to get off one of his hard-hitting moves. But anyways, yeah, so STAG KNIGHT is totally helped out so much with this dungeon for me. As you can see, my team went from not even being able to get to the boss on auto to now being able to. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to beat the boss. But yeah, I will let you guys know. I will stop the recording right now and start it up again if we finish the boss. So I'll be right back. Alright, so it looks like we're getting pretty close, and yeah, I think we're going to be able to beat the boss on auto, which is insane for me that I caught this on camera because I've never done this before. So yeah, I'm really happy with STAG KNIGHT. He has totally changed my team for this dungeon. So as you can see, he has helped me out a ton. Just a single champion. Now if I can just get a seer to help with those waves, then I will be set. So thank you guys so much for watching, and this is Skid. Please subscribe, please like this video. I love you all. Thank you so much.